All right, my friends. Candle Science Sample Sale Fragrance Haul Review Part 4. Eventually, I'll learn to say that fast enough. Probably on video like 14 or 15 when I'm about done. Okay, first up we have Petrichor. Real excited about this one. I can actually smell this one from the blots that I did about an hour and a half ago. It is very earthy. It definitely has a fresh soil smell to it. A wetness. There's a water note. There's ozone notes, I think. And like maybe a touch of green leaf plant foliage kind of stuff. I'm smelling a bit of also like fungus, like some fresh mushrooms. So the website says top notes of marine, green floral, and cucumber, middle notes of earth. It's funny because it doesn't say middle notes, it just says middle earth. I like that. That's fun. And then base notes of patchouli and moss. So yeah, the marine, the green, the cucumber. A touch of floral I can get. It just says, oh, there's no comma there. Green floral is what it says. I guess I can see that. Definitely the moss. There's a bit of sharpness. Maybe that's the marine and the cucumber. It's really pleasant. I mean, on its own, it's certainly not a perfume. It makes you smell like a wet, mossy forest. But it's nice. It's got a touch of soapiness to it. It's very, very subtle. It's really just fresh and very natural and earthy. This is another one that I would say is hippie approved. According to the website, it is candle safe and lotion safe, but not soap safe. So I'm guessing that it accelerates or rices or just seizes. So let's see the dry down. It's about identical to the bottle. I'm not really smelling much of a difference at all. I guess it's a tiny bit sharper. Those green notes are coming through a little more aggressively. So I would maybe mix it with something a little darker, maybe a touch of wood before using it. I would probably put it in like a candle. I would use this as a body wash. And I would love having it as a reed diffuser in my bathroom or a candle in my bathroom. But I could see how it would be a little too nature-based for most people to use on its own. But I think it's very, very nice. It's very clean and fresh, while hilariously also smelling like dirt, which I really like. I really like that. Okay, so Ocean Rose. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I feel like this is going to be my new favorite fragrance. It smells more citrusy and like candy-like than I expected. Okay. So it looks like we have top notes of ozone and mandarin, middle notes of rose and lily, and base notes of powder, amber, and honey. I hate when they add powder notes to a floral. It makes me angry. But at least it's like really nice and subtle. So I'm getting a floral, definitely. There's some rose in there, but it's more like it's like a candied rose fragrance, almost like a candied violet. I can smell the ozone. I can smell a touch of like sea salt. I can smell the honey. I can also smell a bit of greenness, like a cucumber note. Maybe that's the mandarin. Maybe I'm just mistaking blatant citrus for green notes. So this is candle safe, soap safe, and lotion safe. Let's smell the dry down. Wow, I'm sad. I was so excited about this. It is a nice fresh fragrance. I'm not going to be like super mad about it, but rose is my favorite flower and florals are my favorite scents. And then florals and oceans are my favorite scents, and rose is the best flower. And so I was like, this is going to be the best fragrance I've ever smelled in my life. And it's not. It's not. The rose is really too subtle. You can, I guess, I'm really smelling the mandarin now. It's a very sweet mandarin smell. Very sweet and sharp and just fresh and clean. But I am also like this petrichor fragrance is very strong sitting on this paper. So I'm kind of getting like a crossover with that. So it's like orange mandarin candy with candied rose petals and orange. It's nice. It's fresh, but it's not what I wanted it to be. It's not what I wanted. I will say it's not soapy. And it's not really perfumey either. It's just very fresh and clean, very spa-like, I guess. But it's not, if you're looking for something that smells like roses on the ocean, that's not it. Tragically, that is not the smell that I was hoping it was going to be. So next up we have Himalayan bamboo. Ooh, the smell of the like dirt fragrance from the petrichor is really like sitting in my nose for a long time. It smells like corn, like fresh soil. It smells a little bit like corn. It's kind of throwing everything else off balance right now. Okay, so Himalayan bamboo. Let's find out. Oh, I should open the bottle first. Hee. That's nice. It's fresh. It's very oceanic. I wasn't expecting it to be so oceanic since it's supposed to be bamboo. But I like it. I can definitely smell like sea salt. Maybe a cucumbery or aloe. I should try and breathe just some fresh air for a moment. Maybe a touch of a floral, but that's about all I'm getting. So let's see. Top notes of aloe, lime, and cantaloupe. Middle notes of bamboo and green leaves, and base notes of moss, chrysanthemum, and amber. It's very much just like a heady, fresh green, but it smells oceanic. Like, not just like sea salt, but like seaweed and like other ocean plants. It's really cool. Himalayan bamboo. I don't know. Is the Himalayas known for its oceans? I know that there's Himalayan salt, but that comes from the mountains, doesn't it? I don't even know if the Himalayas are near oceans. I mean, they're mountains. Does the mountain directly meet the sea? I don't know anything about geography. But I like that a lot. So it's very fresh, very, very marine, very green. A little tiny bit soapy, not a whole lot. This would be an incredible reed diffuser, especially like in a spa. I would love to smell this in a spa while I'm getting a pedicure. That'd be awesome. Would I wear it on its own? No, I think it needs a little extra floral. Would I put it in a candle on its own? Maybe. A soap. I think a soap would be good, or a bath bomb. It would create a really nice spa-like experience with a bath bomb. And it is candle safe, soap safe, and lotion safe. I don't know if I already mentioned that. So, clean cotton. That is our next one. I don't know why I bought this one. I'm not really a fan of cotton scents, but maybe I was just excited about the Lush linen, and I was like, maybe they do all their linen fragrances really well. No, I'm not a fan of this one. It's very, very sharp. I guess that's what you're going for when it's clean cotton, but it's like aggressively sharp. It's another one of those where it fills my nostrils and kind of almost burns my sinuses. But it's super clean smelling. It's a little soapy smelling. Laundry soap, kind of. This one also smells like it's got a bit of, it's got green notes, like aggressive green notes, like cucumber. Let's see. The website says, top notes of lemon and cotton blossom, middle notes of linen, and base notes of sandalwood powder and violet. I think I can definitely smell the violet. I can definitely smell the cotton and the lemon. I'm not really getting the sandalwood at all. And the powder is very, no. I am getting the powder. It's very fresh and clean. Very, very fresh and clean. A little powdery, a little soapy. I probably wouldn't use this in anything except for a laundry detergent, which I think is probably what it's meant for. It is candle soap and lotion safe. So if you wanted to make a perfume or a lotion and smell like clean cotton, you could do that. I would not do it, but you can if you want to. But maybe it smells better when it's dry. A little better. You know what? Actually, I think that this could be a beautiful, I was trying to say beautiful and brilliant at the same time. Beautiful. Like top note additive to like a dark, sensual floral. Because it's very ozone-y. Ozonous? Ozonous. I think that's probably a word. I don't think it's a word. Yeah, that's like a sharp, citrusy, powdery ozone smell. So I think that it would go really well in like a floral amber mixture. So I'm not just going to get rid of that. I'm going to experiment with it and I'm going to see what it blends well with. So our final one is black amber and plum. Maybe it'd blend well with this. Wouldn't that be serendipitous? Ooh. Ooh. This one reminds me of the pomegranate cider one that I got, except it's more apple-y. Like I'm smelling a lot of apple in here. But I don't think that it's meant to smell like apple. Let's see. Top notes of fir and cypress. Middle notes of plum, cinnamon, spice, and saffron. And base notes of wood, benzoin, and incense. There's not supposed to be apple in here. But it's very like spiced apple pie filling with a plum like compote reduction. Very cinnamon spice. With a touch of tree in there. There's a bit of fir and cypress. I could see that. That's where we're getting our sharpness. And then wood, benzoin, and incense. There's no amber in this. Black, amber, and plum. And there's no amber listed. But it smells good. It's definitely a dark, spicy, sweet, warm smell. It's very good. Very holiday. Very like spiced apple pie with like a plum cider. I like that a lot. With like a nice little fire going in your fireplace. That's a very good one. So this one is candle, soap, and lotion safe. Oh. Okay. I may be going nose blind because I can't really smell this on the dry down. Just try and get some fresh air real quick. Okay. It's very similar. It's a little sweeter out of the bottle. I want to take a bite of it. It smells like a really yummy, like apple plum cider. Yeah, very spicy with the, you can really smell the trees in it, which isn't what I expected based on the fragrance name. It's very sweet, very spicy, and I'm getting a lot of apple, but apparently there's no apple, and a little bit of plum, where the plum has that nice, like, tart juiciness to it, and the apple has, like, a nice, rounded, like, mellow body. It's a really good fragrance. As far, like, I have a lot of Christmas fragrances, so it's hard to say which one is my favorite, but it's a good one. I just love Christmas fragrances, and to me, they all smell kind of similar, because it's like cinnamon, apple, cranberry, plum, trees, you know, and I don't know. Sometimes I think that they take the same fragrance and they stick it into a bunch of different bottles and label it differently. Who knows? So that was all 5 of them. I did say this was candle, soap, and lotion safe. I covered that. Yeah, so I'm gonna dip my next round, give my nose a break, and come back in about an hour and a half to do the next one. See you guys then.